All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about smart housing systems. And look, their whole deal is being that one-stop professional solution for all those systems in your Illinois home that, they have to work. And let's be real, when they don't, it's one of the most stressful things to deal with. I mean, you know the feeling, right? That horrible pit in your stomach when you hear that sound. A pipe bursting in the middle of the night. Or maybe it's waking up and it's just freezing. The furnace finally decided to quit on you. It's that feeling where you're suddenly not in control of your own home. And man, that's a tough spot to be in. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at your home's hidden systems. Then we'll get into mastering water flow and commanding your climate. After that, we'll check out some modern upgrades, and we'll finish up with what they call the professional promise. All right, section 1. Let's talk about your home's hidden systems. And really, this is about shifting how you think about your house. It's not just a collection of parts that break. It's more like a whole ecosystem that has to work together to keep you comfortable and safe. Okay, I really like this way of thinking about it. Your home is like a living thing, right? The plumbing, that's its circulatory system, pumping water everywhere it needs to go. And the HVAC, well, that's the respiratory system. It's literally managing the air you breathe. When you look at it like that, you can see how they're not separate things at all. They're totally connected. So let's stick with that idea and talk about the circulatory system. This is all about mastering your water flow. We're talking everything from that tiny little drip that drives you crazy all the way to a major plumbing disaster. And yeah, this is what keeps homeowners up at night, isn't it? A clogged drain, no hot water. So frustrating. But then you've got the really scary stuff, like a burst pipe or a gas leak. These are exactly the kind of problems they're set up to tackle, and you better believe they do it fast. So what happens when you have a big sewer or drain problem? Well, it's not a guessing game. They have a clear process. Step 1, they stick a camera in there to actually see what's going on. Then, step 2, they use something called hydrojetting, super high pressure water to blast it all clean. And finally, if something's actually broken, they'll repair or replace it. Super methodical, super clear. But look, it's not just about panic mode when things break. This is about being proactive, right? Thinking ahead. We're talking about installing a new water heater before the old one dies, or putting in a sump pump to stop a flood before it happens. It's about building a solid, reliable water system for your house that you don't have to worry about. Okay, moving on to your home's respiratory system, your climate. This is so much more than just hot and cold. We're talking about total comfort, sure, but also the actual quality of the air you're breathing every single day. That's a big deal. This slide really breaks it down nicely for AC. You've got two situations. First, there's the emergency repair. Your AC dies on the hottest day of the summer, and you need someone there like yesterday. But then there's the other side, proactive maintenance. This is the smart play. It keeps your system efficient, makes it last longer, and, helps you avoid that emergency in the first place. And of course, for the cold months, they've got you covered no matter what. You have a furnace? Check. An old school boiler and radiators? No problem. A newer heat pump? They handle that too. And they don't just fix the big stuff. They handle thermostats and humidity controls, the things that actually let you fine-tune your comfort. And this part is so, so important. We spend a ton of time inside our homes, so the quality of that air really matters. This is where they go beyond just temperature. We're talking duct cleaning to get all the dust and allergens out, cleaning out your dryer vent, which is a fire hazard, by the way, and even installing things like UV lights that actually purify the air. It's all about making your home healthier. Okay, so we've talked about fixing things and keeping your air clean. Now, let's switch gears a bit, because it's not just about keeping the old stuff running anymore. It's about upgrading, making your home smarter, more efficient. This is really where the smart in their name comes into play. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Say goodbye to cold showers and high energy bills. I mean, who doesn't want that? It hits on the two biggest pain points for any homeowner, being uncomfortable and spending too much money. So how do they do it? Well, check this out. Tankless water heaters, that means you literally never run out of hot water. Smart thermostats that learn your schedule and save you money without you even thinking about it. Super high efficiency ACs, and this one is awesome. Smart water valves that can sense a leak and shut the water off for you before your basement floods. This is about putting you in complete control. Okay, so the services are there, the tech is cool, but here's the bottom line, right? Can you actually trust these people in your home? This last part is all about why they say you can. And look, they don't hide anything. It's all right here. Their licenses for HVAC, plumbing, even electrical. This isn't some guy with a truck. This is a team of fully licensed, certified professionals in Illinois. It's legit. But it goes beyond just the paperwork. This is really about their whole philosophy. They want to be trusted in the community, give you prices that are upfront with no nasty surprises, and just become the company you call for everything. It's about building a relationship, not just doing one-off jobs.
And this, well, this says it all, doesn't it? 24/7? Because let's face it, your furnace isn't going to wait for Monday morning to break. Knowing that help is there anytime, any day, that's huge. And here's how you reach them. Whether it's an emergency or you're just looking to get a quote on an upgrade, that's the number to call. It's 224-754-1984. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, this is for you. They serve the North Shore and the Northwest suburbs, so you know right away if they're in your neck of the woods. So I'll just leave you with this question. Think about it. We have smartphones, smart TVs, even smart refrigerators now. Isn't it about time the most important systems in our homes, the ones that keep us warm, cool, and safe, were just as smart?